Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Please take over first and 10.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to Von Miller. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Von Miller picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. A heck of a play there on third down, but amazingly, they're still short for fourth. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down. Prescott to throw it. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position.
Let's go now. 8, read. Leo. Check. Snap.
They'll run on first down. Lindsey, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Oh, he fakes the spike. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Ready?
On third down, it's Lindsey. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. It's caught. Cooper. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Drops it underneath to Elliott. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Strong right. You run.
To throw is Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. And down inside the 15 he goes. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 14. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On first down, Elliott. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
They go to Elliott again. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead. Forbath able to convert the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On first down, right back to Lindsey. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. To throw his lock. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Two huge plays there down the stretch. The sack on second down. Now they force the incompletion. That's going to lead to a do-or-die fourth down.
And they look like they've got the confidence right now that no matter what gets thrown against them, whatever play gets run, they have the ability to shut it down. They are just brimming with it right now.
Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on fourth down.
You go take. You got take.
Go.
What? Twist.
Hey, box drop.
Mike by four.
Quarterback, don't get nervous.
Blocked to throw for it on fourth. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, let go.
Now Locke. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. He's back to throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Leads to 2nd and goal from the 10-yard line.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
Hey, Orbit, you draw Corker.
Switch.
Bravo. Now.
Locked to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Noah Fant. Incomplete. It's 3rd down and goal from the 10-yard line.
This is 3rd and goal now. 80,000 on their feet here at Arlington. Back to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now 4th and goal.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal.
Alpha.
54. Mike 54.
Ready?
One final try for Locke, and he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown, and they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
So for those of
Good game, family.
Guess what? It got done. They now have the win with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or they just knew would work from past experience.
Well,
Let's go, Big Tight!
Eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. McManus's point after is good, and it's now 17-14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. We're going into the final play
Let's
of
go.
this game. They knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated
That motherfucking
spectacular
drive,
favor.
baby.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.